like there have been, I think, really great adaptations of like well-known DC stories. Like Under the Red Hood is better than the original book, in my opinion.
Yes. So is Flashpoint.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Yeah. But Justice League Flashpoint, you're right. But so more often than not, like a lot of these adaptations, they feel half-baked.
They do.
And I kind of want to go back to the days of when they were just doing original ones, like Phantasm, like Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. Hell, I'll even take Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
But it is better than doing a half-ass adaptation.
Yeah, and I did see I don't know if did you see the Long Halloweens that they did Part 1 and Part 2?
No.
I actually really liked them.
Oh, really?
Okay. I did. It's they definitely changed some elements of the story. Because
it's been so long since I've read it, it'll almost be new to me. Is it not on HBO Max yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I don't believe. I think they eventually will be, so you can watch them that way.
Yeah.
But they kind of, I think they address some of the weak points of Jeff Loeb's writing, where he sets up like a mystery, and then it's like, all right, it goes on and it goes on and it goes on, and then he pulls something out. It's like, but that was this is like a new element that came out of nowhere, like with the Riddler being behind everything in Hush originally, but he's not Hush.
Yes,
and it's like, and I will say I like how they handled that in the animated adaptation of it, where at least
I didn't even watch it.
Spoilers for Batman Hush, the adaptation. He's just Hush. He's Hush.
Oh,
he becomes a new character. He's like, yeah, I took a dip in that, and I just I figured everything out, but I'm just going to destroy you. That's what I'm going to do.
That makes so much more sense.
Yes, it does. And people are mad about it.
Really? Because, one, Hush was just like, this is just an excuse for Jim Lee to draw all the characters in Batman, all these rogues.
Yep.
And it goes on too long. 12 issues were too long. Plus, it was like, hey, my old best friend, who I've never been mentioned ever again, is back in town.
Yep.
Also, I have a new villain. Oh, wait, it turns out they're the same guy. It's like... slap my forehead.
It's so lazy. It's so obvious. And like his motivation is, I'm mad that your dad saved my parents who I tried to kill because I want all their money. And I want revenge against you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, people say, Thomas Elliott is one of the best modern day Batman villains. No, he's not.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I will die on that hill. No, he's not.
No.
And the fact that they made the Riddler the one behind everything and he was Hush in the adaptation, it makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, I'll say that was one of the better adaptations that we got. And I did not want them to adapt that story because I don't like Hush.
The other thing Hush did was it started the germ of the idea for the Red Hood.
Yeah, Jason Todd was a part of it originally.
Because that whole thing of like, it's Jason Todd back. And I was like, this is
interesting.
Oh, no, it's actually Clayface.
Yeah, of course it is. And then what Judd Winnick was the writer of Under the Red Hood, he said, I'm going to take that.
Yes.
And did it. And I like that book. I think it just had too much fat.
It did.
Too much fat. I don't need Mr. Freeze. I don't need Superman punching the space.
Right.
None of that.
Right.
And they did an excellent adaptation. So, yeah, I really don't know if there's a particular story, maybe like a bad story that you can make better.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like when I think of like a bad Batman story, there's some stuff I just don't want to see anymore. Like I'm tired of Bane. I don't want to see an adaptation of Nightfall. Because I think of bad, it's like it's going to be just as bad. And so
True.
I don't want Nightfall. I'll talk about a story that went on forever.
It did go on forever, but I like where it ended.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I don't know, Chad. You got us stumped here. Vampire Batman. Yeah, they did that one. Where he's a vampire. Superman Red Sun. Nice. That was okay. Yeah. It didn't.
Yeah. Because the thing is, and I say this all the time. If I've read a good book, I don't need this to be an animated adaptation or live action. It's like I got the story already. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good. But if you take something that was just like, I wasn't that crazy about that, and then really do a good job, then you got full props from me.
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to think of, like something that I didn't particularly like that they could adapt. People are saying Killing Joke is like that movie. That was one of the worst ones they ever done. And we know what it should have been. It should have been 30 minutes. Because it's an extra hour of stuff that's not in. Because the Killing Joke is only 60 pages. It's very, very short, and you could have made that a 30-minute episode, and you could have done like an anthology of Batman stories that are short. Like you could have done Venom, where he's before Bane, where he's an addict, and he has this stuff because he couldn't save that. That would be good. Make like a 2-hour or 90-minute anthology Batman story. And they've done Batman anthologies before. They did like the Gotham Knight, which was kind of like related to Batman Begins, takes place between that and Dark Knight. But I think it'd be cool if you do adaptations of shorter Batman stories. You make them about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Yeah, it could have been The Killing Joke. You could have done Venom, and maybe like another one of the shorter ones. That's
have they done anything with Venom?
No. Because I think it's just Bane all the time now. Yeah, people forget like Batman interacted with Venom, but long before Bane showed up on the scene.
Yeah, you know, he was a complete addict.
Yeah, Denny O'Neil, right?
I like those stories.
Yeah, those are great ones. So that's something I want, chat. I would like if they could redo Killing Joke and they could do a Venom adaptation. I didn't see Gotham by Gaslight, so I don't.
I didn't either.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, No Man's Land. That's another one that went on for fucking too long. That's like I have that, and that's like 4 volumes each, like 150 pages. Is like it's too much. It's too much. I don't know, Chad, but good question. But yeah, I want to see them do something with Venom in the future. Tower of Babel, they already did that. Doom, Justice League Doom. Funny enough, Billy and I were talking about that yesterday. I would like to see that in a live action film. If they ever did, a Justice League series, right? Could have it where Ra's al Ghul is the main villain in the movie and tries to use Batman's way to kill people as the big ending threat. But
yeah, how did he know the exact way to take us down?
Well, what's so funny about it is Batman's so cocky. He's like, "Oh, me," and I would do it again.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Why would you do that, Bruce? Because if you ever turn evil, like you kind of did when he instigated all of you, it works. So you're welcome." Yeah,
yeah. But you're supposed to be our friend. Yeah, but think about what I said.
Yeah. Come on, all right. for the greater good, Clark. Come on now. No, I would love that if it was earned. If we actually had it. Sure. Yeah.